Welcome to the Running Network Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
Nobody really broke away early, and that was the only thing we were really scared of, was that somebody was going to go. I think the weather actually helped us in that regard. Everybody's been lobbing comments at us that California guys can't run in the snow or in the cold, but my guys are excited by it, and so I think that it really didn't force our hand in terms of making a choice between the individual title and the team title. Once things started to break up, after about 7K, the instructions they had were to make sure that the team title was squared away, look around, communicate, and if it was done, then they could go for it. But until the team title was sorted out, we weren't chasing individual titles. To be honest, I don't think there's no physiological difference between running in warm weather and running in cold weather. I mean, you hydrate, you take steps, you dress up, but at the same time, there is a mental and an emotional difference. If you let it get to you, and you let it throw you off, then it very easily can. But I don't know that you really prepare, other than kind of having the proper attitude coming in and the proper outlook on what's going on. Well, to be honest, I gave them a lot of control. I gave them a lot of input. They knew what they were doing. They know what they are doing. You do a lot of listening when you come into a group that's that experienced. They know how to get this job done. I mean, they've done it before. They're a great collection of individuals, a lot of different personalities. I think they strengthen each other through their different attributes, the different things they do well. I think it plays into it. They're a tightly bonded group. They have been for a long time. Our front runner today, Ryan, he's the baby of the group. He's just a junior. It's a bunch of old men compared to that. I mean, we've got some guys that have been around for quite a while, and so they've been a part of a lot of team races like this. And it basically comes down to letting them do what they're prepared to do, letting them do what they know they can do. So. Well,
it changes every time you go in. I mean, a race plan's never the same usually, and you have to adapt as it goes along. It didn't quite go like I wanted it to. The outcome was fine, but I didn't feel too good today, and so I had to kind of base my race plan off of that. I would have liked to get off there a little bit more and help out early on, but I really didn't feel like it was right for me right then. So I had some side stitches early on. And I think I was just, you get tense from the weather and stuff, so I think that that's what it probably was. And I mean, these guys were out there too. They know how it felt. Your legs, like in this cold weather, your legs get cold and your breathing doesn't feel right. And that's kind of just, I think it was something that everybody was dealing with. So I thought for me it was better to stay back early on. So my racing this year hasn't been too. I guess it's just been kind of hard season. I mean, I've won them all, but it's just trying to get back into racing after taking that long off. I know Ryan's gone through some of that stuff too, so I mean, it's you got to get back used to it, and it's just hard. And so every race has its own outcome and its own difficulties, but this is definitely the hardest. I mean, Ryan pushed me all the way to the end. So
I've been running with those guys for 3 years now, and just to be there is such a pleasure. And really, that's what that's about. When you're out there running, it's about everything is based on what our team was doing and staying together. And there was never any I'm gonna try and win this thing type of thing. It's always like, where are my guys at? How can we run this the best so that we can have the best outcome? And 24 points on it, that's pretty amazing. So we accomplished our goals. Just started focusing more on helping the team by keeping my own head on and running well. So
what's it like to run as an individual?
It felt kind of strange not having a team around, especially with the warm-up and the stretching. Kind of by myself, so I was concentrating more on the race, which is kind of a funny feeling. But I run most races with the team, but also for myself. I try and do the best I can to help the team out. So I just ran my own race like I normally do and just stuck in as much as I could.
I didn't think about the end of the race until we got there. I love to run. That's why I'm here, because I just love to run. And so I led the whole thing because I love to run, and that was the pace that felt good to run today, and that was the best pace for our guys. And I wanted to break the wind for our guys, to do whatever I needed to do to help our team out. So I was trying to be patient. I wish, in retrospect, I wish I would have been a little more patient and just put all my energies into one big surge, because I feel like I kind of spread it out over a little too much. And 10,000 meters is about 8,500 meters too long for me. So that was a great race to watch. Not a smart race, but a great race to watch. And I agree with him. That was a dumb race. It was. I mean, I didn't run smart, but like I said, I was having fun out there, and I'm really, in hindsight, I said in retrospect, maybe I would have poured it all out in one move, but I really had fun out there, and that's what it's about. So,
well, this is a whole new level. This is, I mean, these are the big boys now, and you can't get away with doing more than everybody else, and pulling away. I mean, these guys are so talented and doing so well already, and this means a lot more than me, because I think more of what the hard time I went through the past year, and also the way the finish was. You know, I mean, when you come down to something like that, I mean, we were both pouring everything we had out there, and I mean, I kind of ran away with things back in high school, and this was just, I mean, for both of us, it was something that we'll never forget. So. Our race this year was very, very similar to the race last year. How the race played out and everything, and the finish.
Well, I mean, it's just so fortunate to have the great teammates like we do, and we just tried to run together, work as a pack, and work together. And like in conditions like this, when it's cold and windy, it's really helpful to have your teammates all around you. I'm just so proud of the guys. They ran so great.
Well, what were you guys talking about? I mean, there's some people that said this was 2000, that in the cold of Ames, that Stanford maybe underperformed a little bit. So were you guys coming here sort of especially motivated?
Yeah, I think we wanted to prove that we could run in any conditions, and we're a little bit older now, and a little more mature, and we weren't really worried about anything we couldn't control. We just wanted to work on just running our best and working together in the pack, and so we just kept talking and communicating, making sure everyone's all right.